Hej kära vänner. Det är ju tydligt att Satan håller på att bedra en hel värld. Och Bibeln säger att det kommer att finnas 2 stycken skaror då till slut. Det ska finnas en brud och så ska finnas en sköka, står det här. Om vi tittar på bruden så står det så här då. Låt oss vara glada och jubla och ge honom äran. Ty lammets bröllop har kommit och hans brud har gjort sig redo. Åt henne har givits att klä sig i skinande rent linnetyg. Linnetyget är det heligas rättfärdighet. Och den sitter ju inte på utsidan så att säga, utan den finns ju här inne. Det är ju Jesus Kristus som är vår rättfärdighet. Och ängeln sa till mig, skriv, saliga är de som är bjudna till lammets bröllopsmåltid. Och han tillade, dessa Guds ord är sanna. Ja, Gud kan aldrig ljuga. Han är sanningen. Jag föll då ner för hans fötter för att tillbe honom, men han sa till mig, gör inte det. Jag är bara en medtjänare till dig och dina bröder, jag som har vittnesbördet om Jesus. Gud skall du tillbedja, ty Jesu vittnesbörd är profetians ande. Och så ska vi se på hur skökan då, som går in genom den breda porten, har förberett sig. Hon har inte tänkt att förlora så mycket av sin rikedom, verkar det som. Vi tittar här då. Uppenbarelseboken 17. Och en av de 7 änglarna med de 7 skålarna kom till mig och sa, kom, jag ska visa dig domen över den stora skökan som tronar på många vatten. Det låter ju nästan som dominionism eller kingdom now-teologi det här. Att råda över. Jordens kungar har bedrivit otukt med henne och dess innebyggare har blivit berusade av hennes otuktsvin. Så här förstår vi snart att det är både en sköka som är alltså en avfallen kropp, som vi nu ska kalla det, men samtidigt andemakter som har slagit ihop med världen. I anden förde han mig då bort till en öken, och jag såg en kvinna sitta på ett scharlakansrött vilddjur. Ja, det är ju ingen plats för bruden att sitta på, ett scharlakansrött vilddjur. Som var fullt med hädiska namn och hade 7 huvuden och 10 horn. Detta är det kommande New World Order. Titta nu hur kvinnan är prydd, vad som är hennes skatt. Kvinnan var klädd i purpur och scharlakan och smyckad med guld, ädelstenar och pärlor. I handen hade hon en guldbägare full av skändligheter och smuts från hennes otukt. Och på hennes panna var skrivet ett namn, en hemlighet. Det stora Babylon, modern till skökorna och skändligheterna på jorden. Och sen gillar hon inte judar eller kristna tydligen. Och jag såg att kvinnan var berusad av det heligas blod, av Jesu vittens blod. Och när jag såg på henne blev jag mycket förundrad. Och ängeln sa till mig, varför är du förundrad? Ja, vi kan ju inte förstå att det kommer förföljelse. Det har vi svårt att förstå här i västvärlden, men det vet de om i Kina. Jag ska visa dig hemligheten med kvinnan och vilddjuret som bär henne, som har de 7 huvudena och de 10 hornen. Det här är något som inte vi har sett komma i bruken så att säga, komma fram, men vi ser utvecklingen. Och jag tror att vi är under en stor manipulation just nu, och det gäller att hålla sig nära Herren Jesus Kristus och klädd i honom i ljuset. Ja, det finns en person som heter Urban Baxter som har End Time Ministry. Han lever inte längre, han dog för några år sedan. Och när vi började lyssna till honom så tänkte man att detta kan ju bara inte vara sant. Så bedragen kan ju inte en hel mänsklighet bli. Urban Baxter har sagt följande märkliga profetiska uttalanden som vi idag med facit i hand måste pröva. 1. Sovjets fall var manipulerat för att föra in en ny världskommunism. 2. När ni ser att ett av vilddjurets huvuden blir helt är det Tyskland och början på en ny världsordning. Och det var ju den 9 november 1989 som ni alla vet. FN kommer till slut att utvecklas till en världsregering. Punkt 3. Han ser en koalition som startar Harmageddon mot Israel där Ryssland kommer att vara med. 5. Han säger att Ryssland är björnen i Daniel 7 och kommer att gå in i den nya världsordningen. Och så Ohlins och våra kommentarer där då. Om Urban Baxter har rätt i sitt profetiska uttalanden så innebär det ju att hela världen har manipulerats och hela befolkning håller på att bedras av Satan och hans redskap på jorden som tydligen är eliten, alltså frimurarna och New Age.
Praise God all for you. You guys are already nervous. I haven't even got started yet, right? But have you guys noticed? I can't believe it. Just like that, COVID went away. It's just like, what happened to that, man? It just disappeared. Even faster than the flu did a couple years ago when they started shoving that narrative down our throat, okay? But and then now what's the same media? What's the same narrative? Russia, Ukraine, World War III, you're going to die. Right? Now, here's my point in bringing that up, okay? If you think that the same lying, lamestream media is all of a sudden, just like that, turning over a new leaf and sharing nothing but the truth, then please raise your hand if you believe that, and then slap yourself. Okay? Because there's no way, folks. Come on, man. These guys are telling lie after lie after lie about the pandemic, and I'm telling you, it's the same thing when it comes to this Russia, Ukraine, okay? Now, again, just look at their track record, even these geopolitical issues, okay? Not just the pandemic aspect, but they lied to us about Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, Libya, Vietnam, North Korea, Iran, Venezuela, Guatemala, Honduras, Haiti, Cuba, Panama, and Nicaragua, but hey, they're telling the truth about Ukraine. Yeah, whatever. Again, slap yourself if you believe that, in love, of course. But anyway, but I'm telling you, it's not just they're lying. You need to pay attention. Did they have another agenda with the pandemic? Was it a smokescreen for a bigger global plan? I'm telling you, it's the same thing, folks. Don't fall for the lie. And I'm going to bring out just some of those aspects, okay, while everybody's focused on Russia, Ukraine, you're going to die. World War III. Here's what they're not doing. Right now, it's all coming out, folks. The jabs are a big joke, right? And so what do? You admit that they don't work, or do you start a war to squirrel, look over here, right? And if you don't think that's true, it's all starting to come out, folks. Right now, the Pfizer, remember the Pfizer documents? Remember they didn't want to release the data until 2097? That's a little suspicious, right? Okay, of what was really going on and the harmful effects of these things. Well, guess what? Praise God, the court order says, no, you release them now. And what they're finding, sure enough, this is not good, folks. It is mass murder of people across the planet. Amen. Just in the UK right now, 9 out of 10 of people that are dying is from the shots, okay, is what's going on, the reality, okay? And again, that's what they're doing. They're using the Russia-Ukraine war to not discuss the elephant in the room that is growing by the day, right? Don't look over here, right? No, look over here, right? And for those of you adventurous, it's the old Indiana Jones trick, right? You just kind of, you got to be careful about it, and you got to be quick. Just swap it out there, and nobody will know. Nobody will know. Now, it's not just that. Because there's a multitude of reasons why they're pushing this latest narrative. It's also so that we'll be distracted because did you realize while this was going on, Biden extended the national emergency powers? Uh-oh. Why would you need that if this is supposed to be over? That's a little fishy, but don't, Russia. Right? The other thing that's going on is the World Health Organization is building a global vaccine passport system. Wait a second. What? Well, good thing it's not. And that's the other thing we're distracted. As all this is going on, right now in the United States of America, they're rolling out vaccine passports here in the U.S. It's like somebody tricked us to look the wrong way, right? But that's not all. Not only is the COVID narrative, the Great Reset agenda still marching forward as we're distracted, the election. After 2 years, finally, now it's coming out. These guys lied through their teeth. They hijacked it all, and it's coming out. Mark Zuckerberg right now is in huge, big trouble. Millions of dollars, they're saying he is now guilty of bribery. And this is all going on. But no, Russia, right? Not only that, is they're saying it's getting so apparent in multitude of states, they're now starting to bring criminal charges. This is not a conspiracy theory anymore. But again, don't think about that. Ukraine, World War III, oh! Right? And not only that, watch this, folks. The Durham report, nobody's talking about that, but that exposed Clinton, Obama, and the Biden crime family was guilty on purpose of spying on before and after a sitting president, which is treason. It's all coming out. But hey, no, Russia, Ukraine. Look. So that's another reason why they're doing that, okay? And then on top of that, you actually got people in Congress that is calling for the assassination of Putin. Yeah, that's going to help things out. And this is on record right there in the middle. What's he say? This is from Lindsey Graham. The only way this ends is for somebody in Russia to take this guy out. Are you stupid? Are you trying to start a war? Yes, because that also is what's needed for the next step of the Great Reset, right? As this guy says, Klaus Schwab, the Great Reset needs war, right? Well, why? Because this has been all part of the plan, folks. They need to start a global war because COVID got you, close to your goal, right? And what's the goal? To decimate the global economy so you have the excuse to reset it with a electronic economy that they take control of, right? Well, COVID's doing a pretty good job of that, but it's not enough. So what do you need? You need the second one, a global war. Has anybody noticed any effects because of Ukraine on the economy, including gas prices? And they're saying what's coming with the food shortages and the wheat supply and all this, and the supply chain even worse and worse. Why do you think it's happening? Right? Because it's going to lead ultimately towards their goal. But while this is going on, okay, what I want to focus on is another thing that they're hiding. And Ukraine, you and I may not be familiar with that area, but geographically, historically, that has been an area where a lot of these elites' criminal behavior has been going on. But don't think about that. Don't you die! Because right now, folks, it's coming out. Ukraine is the country where Obama, Biden, Soros, Schiff, Bolton, Pelosi, Kerry, Romney, and the Clinton family have been doing their illegal transfer of funds. Ukraine was the country that they were doing that. So I don't know if you start a war there, then you can start blowing up evidence. Have you seen the videos of people burning piles of paper? I wonder what that's all about, okay? As one guy says this, see if you guys can get the right answer on this question. Which nationality are the main donors of the Clinton Foundation? Ukrainian, or Ukrainian? I hope you get the right answer. Right? Now, if you think that's interesting, we're all told to support the president of Ukraine. Do your research, folks. He was a trainee of the World Economic Forum from Klaus Schwab and the gang, just like Justin Trudeau. The same camp, the same trainee. He's a part of it, of this great reset, new world order. What do you want to call it? The Antichrist kingdom, the Bible calls it. Okay. And then if you don't think that's more blunt, pay attention. This is a shot. Ukrainian parliament member tells Fox News, quote, "We not only fight for Ukraine, we fight for this what? New world order." I watched the tape myself. That's a direct quote. And we're supposed to support them, and Russia's the bad guy, and all this. Sounds like we're being fooled again, folks. Okay? And again, I'm not saying Russia's innocent. They got their own agenda and stuff. But here's what I want to focus on. While the Ukraine invasion was going on, it just so happens, of all things to say to Israel, as you're invading Ukraine, Putin makes this statement, quote, "The Golan Heights, Israel, does not belong to you." Now, I don't trust the lamestream media with a 10-foot pole. I don't think you should either. right? But this statement here leads me back to the one source that you can trust, and it rhymes with the Bible. And